Have you ever spent hours trying to get that perfect blowout, only to end up with hair that's flat, frizzy, or just not what you envisioned? You're not alone. In fact, this happens to almost everyone at some point, and most of the time it's not your fault. Today, we're breaking down the real reasons your blowout doesn't look like you want it to, and how to finally fix it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's going wrong and how to make your hair look salon perfect every single time. The first, and arguably most important, step is hair prep. Think of your hair like a canvas. If the canvas isn't ready, your masterpiece won't look right. Dirty or oily hair that hasn't been washed properly can look flat and greasy, making it almost impossible to style. Tip: if your hair tends to get oily fast, wash it the day before instead of the day of your blowout. This way, your hair has just enough natural oils to stay healthy but not weigh your style down. No heat protectant. Skipping this is like driving a car without brakes. Heat protectant sprays or creams shield your hair from frizz, breakage, and dullness. Primer and volumizer. These products help your hair hold shape. If you want big, bouncy blowouts, volumizing sprays are non-negotiable. Extra tip: work with damp, not soaking wet hair. Wet hair takes longer to dry and can end up looking frizzy or uneven. Even the best products won't save a blowout if your technique is off. Here's what most people get wrong: airflow direction. Always point your dryer down the hair shaft, following the direction of the hair cuticle. Blowing up can cause frizz and make hair look rough. Brush choice. Round brushes give volume and curl. Paddle brushes make your hair sleek and straight. Choosing the wrong brush can completely change the result. Sectioning. Big, sloppy sections lead to uneven results. Divide hair into small sections. It might feel slow at first, but each section gets perfect attention. Mini demo. Watch me dry one section the right way. It takes seconds and instantly smooths the hair. Pro tip: always start drying from the roots and work down to the ends. This ensures natural movement while keeping the ends smooth. Next, let's talk about tools. Your hair dryer, brush, and even your products. The right tool can make a huge difference. Heat settings. Fine hair? Use medium heat. Thick or coarse hair? You may need higher heat, but never go max unless necessary. Too much heat can damage hair instantly. Quality matters. A cheap or worn-out dryer won't produce consistent results. Invest in a good dryer and brush. It's worth every penny. Nozzle attachment. It focuses airflow directly on the hair and smooths the cuticle, which gives you that salon-like finish. Extra tip: don't rush your blowout. Take your time. It's not just about drying, it's about shaping and polishing each strand. Even perfect prep and technique won't save hair that's unhealthy. Here's why. Porous or damaged hair. Over-processed hair or hair that's been heat-styled too often absorbs too much moisture and heat, making it frizzy or unpredictable. Split ends. These make even the sleekest blowout look messy. No matter how perfect the roots are, frayed ends ruin the illusion of healthy hair. Solution: regular trims and weekly deep conditioning masks restore health and smoothness. Healthy hair ease effortless blowouts. Pro tip: if your hair feels rough or breaks easily, try a protein-rich mask once a week. It strengthens the hair shaft and improves overall style longevity. Finishing your blowout is just as important as the drying process. Cool shot. Use your dryer's cool setting to lock in the style. It seals the cuticle and prevents frizz. Serum or light oil adds shine and smoothness. Focus on the ends, not roots, to avoid greasiness. Hairspray. A light mist keeps your style in place. Heavy spray can weigh hair down and make it stiff. Extra tip: if your hair is prone to frizz, wrap your ends around your fingers while spraying to lock the shape gently. It gives a natural, soft finish. So, why doesn't your blowout look like you want? It usually comes down to 5 key things: hair prep and products. technique and sectioning tools and heat settings, hair condition and health, finishing touches. Follow these steps and you can finally achieve a salon-worthy blowout at home. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below. What's your biggest blowout struggle? I read every comment and will make a video answering your questions.
Daily